What is up, Patriots? I'm Avi.
And I'm Umar.
And we're your anchors for today, so let's get right into the news.
A state of emergency has been declared in the Canadian Western Province of British Columbia after a major storm cut road and rail links in the region. The Canadian Armed Forces are being deployed to help thousands of stranded residents who have been trapped since the storm hit overnight on Sunday.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau pledged assistance during a visit to Washington, D.C., and said troops would help rebuild. Officials in the region have attributed the natural disaster to the effects of climate change.
In California, the annual fiscal outlook released on Wednesday predicts a $31 billion surplus for the 2022 budget year that begins on July 1st. The analyst's office says the state is on pace to have so much money that it could exceed a constitutional limit on state spending by $26 billion over 3 years. That could require Governor Gavin Newsom and state lawmakers to either cut taxes, spend more money on infrastructure, or perhaps the most popular choice, giving rebates to taxpayers and increase spending on public schools during an election year.
Attention all Patriots. High school ASB is starting OA Compliments this year and will be taking submissions year-round. OA Compliments is a way for you to share kind messages not only to your student peers, but to your amazing staff members as well.
You can submit a compliment by scanning the QR code or typing in the URL. Be sure to also follow the OA Compliments Instagram account at OA Compliments.
Attention Patriots! The Duck Games event will be held today in the quad during lunch. Let's check out this video for more information.
We'll be having a special Duck Game lunchtime event. In the quad, there are ducks hidden with different colored stickers. Each player can only claim one prize. This is an open invite to everyone on campus. Red is duck stickers, blue is king-size candy bars, and the golden sticker is a giant duck plushie. Players who are participating in our official after-school Duck Game event, please check in at the quad immediately after school. There, you will be getting a name tag, and we will promptly begin at 3:25.
Here are some announcements and highlights from band and orchestras from their last concert, Leave Your Troubles Behind.
Hi there, and welcome to another segment of OA Performing Arts Highlights, where we'll be covering show highlights, upcoming events, and more. I'm Kaylin.
And I'm Letty.
And we are your I Am anchors for this broadcast.
2 weeks ago was OA Instrumental Music's fall show called Leave Your Troubles Behind and featuring our string ensembles. In the past, the fall show's typically been for our band, but the strings did a pretty awesome job. Check it out.
It was an amazing show. Great job to all those wonderful strings for being able to pull off a concert this early in the year after almost 2 years of not performing on stage. Besides the show, we also have a few more fun events coming up this month.
That's right. This week will no doubt be packed since it's our last before fall break. But it's important to work in some time to relax. And what better way to do that than to watch OAIM's upcoming coffee house this Wednesday, November 17th, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Coffee House is a place for IM students to share their music, so come to relax, support, and enjoy some music and food. We will also be having our monthly bonding event, Turkey Time, this Friday. Admission will be free with Oatv and $5 without, and the event will feature fun games, food, and such classics as a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
October 30th was our first orchestra concert of the year, Leave Your Troubles Behind. Coming up is our second show of the year, the band show, featuring the Winds in A Winter Wonderland. This will be taking place on December 11th, so save the date and grab some tickets quickly, because seats are limited.
Thank you so much to everyone who came or is planning on coming to OAIM's numerous events. We hope you had fun. We always do.
So see you next time. Signing off, I'm Kaylin.
And I'm Letty. Thanks for watching and have a happy Thanksgiving.
That was epic. Hey Umar, remember how our OA robotics team made it to finals for the competition that week?
Yeah, they already announced that. Is there something new?
Well, they just released their Beach Blitz 2021 recap. Let's check it out.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever about you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. No man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man.
It's very complex. What happened was, it didn't move, all right? And then after that, it just didn't move. But hear me out, the ending was amazing because after, we just didn't move. We just didn't move. We just didn't move.
Getting better. You had to go back where you came from, now you're bitter. Out of sight, out of mind for real. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna be you for real. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. No man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you? The weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man.
Wow, that was amazing. If you would like to watch the entire recap, check out the link on screen.
Next, let's see what our weekly Sportscast members have to say.
Hello everyone, I'm Maya and I'm here to welcome you back to this week's episode of OA Sportscast. Let's head right into our weekly schedule. Next week, boys basketball will be playing Bethel Baptist in an away game at 4:30. Girls basketball will have a home game that day against Villa Park starting at 4:30. On Thursday, girls soccer will also be playing against Saddleback at 3 o'clock here at Oxford. Following that game, girls basketball is playing a late home game at 7:30 against Westminster High School. Lastly, on Friday, boys soccer will be playing La Quinta at 3 o'clock p.m. and boys basketball will be playing an away game at 6 o'clock against Magnolia. Make sure to wish our athletes good luck and next week, and also come out and support them. That's all we have for this week's Patriots. Thank you for tuning in and have a fantastic Thanksgiving break.
Great job as always, guys.
Next up, we have a special edition of Oatv Cribs featuring our very own Gamut. Let's check it out.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Gamut, your school newspaper. Come on in. Over here is our board where we reflect on our process, where we brainstorm, where we have our schedule, where we record stuff so we remember it to get translated into the newspaper.
Hey everyone, my name's Jake and I'm the editor-in-chief for the Gamut this year. I'll be presenting our layout department who works hard behind the scenes to lay out our press and website. Agnes, what are you working on right now?
Oh, I'm just working on layout for our next issue.
Isn't it a bit too late to be doing that?
Oh. LOL. Anyways, check out our printed copy during cluster or on our website at oagamut.com.
Alright, thank you Agnes. So we'll check out the rest of the room. Let's jump forward to Chloe.
Hi guys, I'm Chloe and I'm this year's lifestyle editor. As you can see, here's our board. We're an award-winning staff. And here's our staff memorabilia that we bring on the first day of school. So this is to facilitate bonding, just so we can get to know each other. And I still need to hang out my thing. This is a drawing I made a couple years ago. It just reminds me of my progress in art. I get to stab it.
And this is my embroidery project. It's my favorite quarantine hobby that I picked up. I just like to share it with everyone. Hi, my name is Lauren. This is Alexandra, and we're both section editors in the Gamut. And all of us are just working really hard on our upcoming issue to cover all of our sections, including news, op-ed, sports, lifestyle, and my favorite, A&E.
Yeah, it's really fun. Everyone say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Zuleika and I'm this year's art director, and here we have our lovely illustrators. Everyone say hi.
Hi.
So they're currently working on illustrations for this month's issue, such as the cover as well as the comics and article illustrations that you all love viewing. Specifically, here we have Audrey working on this issue's comics.
Very cool.
And that's all from us.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your tour of the Gamut, and be sure to check out our newest issue tomorrow online at oagamut.com. Check out our socials on Insta and Facebook and MySpace. Don't forget to get your hard copy and cluster, and hey, why don't you read the whole issue instead of just looking at the comics this time? Thanks for coming. Bye.
Definitely the best newspaper in California. Make sure to check out their new issue coming out tomorrow, Friday, November 19th.
Patriots, here's our PSA for today.
Hey Patriots, have you ever experienced a panic attack before? Anxiety is way more common than we think. Over 40 million adults in the US suffer from some type of anxiety or panic disorder, and almost all of us will experience a panic attack in our lifetimes. Panic attacks are brief, intense, anxious episodes where individuals experience crippling distress and fear. Triggered by things like extreme stress and pre-existing health conditions, panic attacks often occur at inconvenient times and places. This makes it all the more important to know how to identify and combat panic attacks for yourself and others in need. Firstly, on identifying panic attacks. Symptoms include hyperventilation, nausea, and heart palpitations. Things like hearing your heart pound in your ears or feeling sick can be signs of an oncoming attack. Panic attacks can also be identified through the identification of a specific stressor or trigger, like social anxiety or acute stress. Next, you can use a grounding exercise to calm yourself down and take yourself out of the attack. Today, I'll be presenting the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. If you feel a panic attack coming on, the first thing you should do is try to name 5 objects you can see around you. Tree, trash can, bench, Mr. Taylor, sidewalk. Secondly, identify 4 objects you can touch around you. Sweater, hair, tarot card, elbow. Afterwards, try to focus on 3 sounds you can hear around you. Footsteps, background music, speech. Then, identify 2 things you can smell. Laundry detergent, lunch. And finally, focus on something you can taste. Gum. So Patriots, remember to keep these strategies and these symptoms in mind for the future. You'll never know when it'll help you or someone else you know. Thank you.
I think we can all learn something from that video about coping with stress.
Before we head out, make sure to vote for Mrs. Fong on Facebook for the World's Finest Teacher Award. Check out this link. Well, that's it for today, Patriots. I'm Avi.
And I'm Umar.
And we'll see you on the next edition of OATV.